working with accessibility options. So basically, computer accessibility, it refers to the friendliness, how we can use a computer system, how easily we can use it, what is the ease by which we can access the various options, the various hardware or software. Okay, now there are some persons with disability or impairment. Okay, so they can also use the computer systems. For that we have certain accessibility options. Okay, and it is known as assistive technology. You can see the term over here. Assistive technology is basically what it enables a disabled or impairment person to access the computer. Okay, so now first of all we should know that what types of impairments are there. Okay, so first of all, cognitive impairment and learning disability. In this, persons are not able to understand a certain concept maybe or grasp a concept. Okay, they have problem in learning. Then visual impairment, low vision, partial blindness or color blindness. Okay, we are not talking about complete blindness, we are just talking about low vision. Low vision, complete or partial blindness. Okay, and color blindness. Then hearing impairment, people who are not able to hear properly or maybe they are deaf. Okay, and then motor or dexterity impairment. This means that there is some uh, impairment in their hands or legs, they are not able to move. Okay, so first of all, how we can access the accessibility option. Now in Windows XP or Windows 7 also, you can say that the option was to go and click the start button, then go to control panel and accessibility options will be there. Okay, but in Windows 10 actually you can just type over here control panel. Okay, and then ease of access option is there. In this ease of access option, you will click ease of access center. So here you will find all the options that we will be studying. Okay, so the screenshot might differ from your Windows version, but options will be the same, the name might be changed. Okay, so this is there, all the options that we will be studying one by one. First we have the option. Here we have certain tabs over here. So first is your keyboard tab. Okay, so in keyboard tab we have sticky keys. So sticky keys basically they help the computer with physical disabilities, but it is also used by others as a means to reduce repetitive strain. It means what? It simply means that suppose what you have to do is that certain keys are there, sticky keys. You should know, in the exam you can be asked that what are the sticky keys. So shift, control and alt. Okay, now basically the use of the sticky keys over here is that when you press control and keep pressing control and then you press A. So control is already pressed and then you press A. So control A selects the whole text. Okay. Now suppose there is a person with physical disability and he's having problem in just having pressing that button for a long time. Okay, so for those people we have what? We have sticky keys. So if we tick this use sticky key options, then what will happen is that we don't have to hold control and A together. First we can press control, release the control button and then we can press the A button. So in that case also the text will be selected. Now I'll show you the example how this works actually. So we'll go to control panel. Okay, now here we are talking about sticky keys, so we will use make the keyboard easier. Okay, here you can find turn on sticky keys. Fine. So first I will show you without sticky key what is the output, what is the change, then you will see. So like this is notepad. Okay, I will be writing hello there. Okay, now I am pressing control and A together. So this is control A. I have to press control and A together to select the text. Now if I will tick this, turn on sticky keys, and I will press apply, or okay, we'll just close this. So just I'll apply. Now what will happen is I will keep my pointer over here. Now I am pressing control and I have released the button. Now I am not pressing it. Then I will press A. Now also the text will be selected. So this you can perform at your home, so you'll be able to understand better. So moving on to the next, we have filter keys. Filter key, it is a feature of Microsoft Windows, and this is an accessibility function or option that tells the keyboard to ignore brief or repeated keystrokes. Okay, so it is helpful for the people who are making typing, means who are having problem with their hands, means their hand tremors a lot. So the thing is that these keys, when you tick on the use filter key options, then what will happen is that either the response of the keyboard is slowed, or the unnecessary buttons that might accidentally be clicked, so that part is not over there. Okay, so again, when you have to uh, click on, when you have to tick the filter keys, so this you can do in the control panel option over here. Here you can see, now I'll just turn off the sticky keys from here and set up filter keys. Okay, now filter key setup, you can see various options, so no need to go in the details of this. Okay, just you should know what are sticky keys, what are filter keys, just the definitions, and what are the examples of such keys. Okay, so here you have certain examples over here, that you want to display a warning message or not, you want to make a sound or not. And when you will just click on this filter key, what will happen is, if you have to click on filter keys and then apply, and then when you are trying to type something over here, then you will not be able to type. Okay, so this is like you accidentally don't type anything, so for this you have the filter key option. Okay, next, moving on, we have toggle keys. Toggle keys you must be familiar with, I guess. So toggle keys are basically the keys that are designed to help people with visual impairment. Okay, so when toggle keys is turned on, then there are certain things that will be denoted that you cannot do. Suppose caps lock is on, so the capital letters will be written. If caps lock is off, then small letters. Num lock, if num lock is pressed, then you cannot use the number pad that is given, the number pad that is given on the right side of the keyboard, that you cannot use. Scroll lock, if scroll lock is there, then you cannot scroll the page. So again, we have to go to the settings, and then we will click on the tick and then apply. Okay. Sound tab is basically for the people who have problem in hearing. For auditory impairment people, we have this option. In this option, basically what happens is that instead of playing the sound for a particular feature, the images are displayed. Like suppose suppose the blinking of the title bar, the flashing of the border, anything which is not related to sound, anything you can see, because the people, they are not able to hear but they can see. So for them we have this sound sentry option. Then show sounds option is that you can put the sound on. If you want the sound also, then sound on. The tick, you can put a tick over here, use show sounds. Then we have the display tab. In display tab, what will happen is that a window with options to configure accessibility options are displayed. Like certain means people, they must be having vision impairment, so they can change the size, they can change the color of the fonts of the background or of the pointer, they can change the speed of the pointer. Okay, so all these they can do. So the cursor options is High contrast option are for the fonts, the size of the font, the color of the font, and cursor option is like for the mouse pointer, what color of the mouse pointer should be there, what speed should be there. Okay, all this you can manage with the cursor option. Okay, you can go back and then make the mouse easier. Now here you can see for the people who have visual impairment, we have various type of mouse options over here. Like mine is regular white, you can select regular black or inverting and so on. Then setup mouse keys, here you can select the speed of the mouse, at which speed the mouse will be moving, the acceleration and all that. Okay, so this is there. Then mouse tab, in mouse tab we have option as mouse keys. So if a person is having difficulty in using the mouse, then the options can be used only with the help of a keyboard. So for that we have this mouse keys option. Okay, general tab is having the general properties, like whether you if a feature is turned on, or if it is turned on, then you want to display you want to play the sound or not, or any signal or not. And then we have serial keys. Serial key is basically accessibility feature that assists the people that have difficulty in using keyboard or mouse. So there are special devices such as sip, puff and breathe switches which provide input to the system. Instead of the mouse and the keyboard, these devices will be providing the input. So like in the diagram also you can see that sipping on the tube, it will activate one device, and then while puffing on the same, it will activate another device. Okay.